So this next exercise I'm going to show you with and without a ball. This is a pretty standard bread and butter core stability exercise. We call it bird dog. Many of you have probably done this, but for those of you that haven't, I'll show you without the ball first. Okay, so you're going to start in a tabletop position. So palms of the hands directly underneath your shoulders, knees directly underneath your hips. Feet can be wherever. You're not going to be using your toes a lot, so it doesn't matter if you tuck them under or have them flat. You're going to extend one arm up over your head, and then you're going to extend the opposite leg. So right now my right arm is extended and my left leg is extended. And then you're going to switch. Okay, holding at the top for about maybe 2 seconds. Okay, you want to imagine that there's a hot cup of coffee on your back, and obviously you want to drink it, so don't spill it. Okay, that's your basic bird dog. Okay, I'm going to show you a couple variations. If you haven't done it before, just stop the video there and get started on that. Some variations to make that a little bit harder. Extend opposite arm leg, and you're going to bring the elbow in to touch the knee underneath your body. And you can just do repetitions on this side. Okay. Okay. Again, going to fatigue, using 15 as about a marker for if you need to make the exercise harder. Okay, a harder variation is to actually lift the feet up. And I'm definitely going to wobble with this. So you're going to extend one leg long, and then the opposite arm. Okay? You just have fewer points of contact, so it challenges your balance a little bit more. I could do some practice with that. And then another way to make that harder is this is probably the hardest one, is to do the same side. So that's where you lift your left leg and your right arm. And that's not something that I can do. But I have met people that can do it. So if you can do that, good for you. Take a video and send it to me. You deserve to brag. So those are all of the floor variations. To do this with a ball, which I think just creates a little bit of a different engagement in the core. So I kind of like to do these with a ball. You're in more of a plank position. So ball goes underneath your belly. Hands are directly underneath your shoulders. I actually go up on my fist for this because it is a pretty big ball. And you're in somewhat of a plank position here. Your core is engaged. Lift one leg and the opposite arm. And I find this to be just a little bit more challenging than the one without the ball in a tabletop. However, I find it a little bit easier to do it on the same side. So this might be an intermediate step for you. Lifting right arm, right leg, left arm, right leg. Trying not to sink into the ball and using it as a prop, but more as just some tactile feedback for you to engage your core and press into a little bit.